Hi everyone, it is September 22nd, 2025, Monday morning. I know everyone here is looking for the latest and greatest and updated guidance, so we're here to tell you anything new that has happened. I will say anecdotally, a lot of people have been successfully crossing the borders, entering into the country, so long as they have an approved H-1B petition and a currently valid H-1B visa. If it was all filed and approved prior to September 21st of 2025, you have been eligible to enter at the moment. That is something that we have seen be quite successful. Other updates that we have seen is that litigation seems to be put together. A lot of reports are coming from a variety of firms that do specialize and focus on litigation against the government. We do see a class action lawsuit in the works. However, we will not have any updates on that or really any specific guarantees on whether or not a temporary restraining order / injunction would be issued. But I am expecting to see more updates related to any pending litigation between today and tomorrow as the week goes on. Other news that we have seen is that a lot of companies, large corporations, are still pulling back their workers to the United States and out of an abundance of caution. So for any of you who are currently out of the US and you have a currently valid H-1B visa stamp and a valid petition, I would strongly encourage you to return to the United States, but do speak with your company's counsel or reach out to immigration counsel to double check and make sure that the proclamations do not apply to you, or if it is in your best interest to come back to the United States. Outside of that, I do see that between today, tomorrow, and the next few days, we should be getting more guidance coming out of the government. The reality is that there remains a lot of confusion, and I can see a lot of pressure on more guidance to be released, more memorandums, and maybe some more clarity, at least publicly speaking, on X.com and the variety of mechanisms that the United States government has. But right now, try to focus on the silver linings. It seems that if you have an approved petition or a pending petition or a valid H-1B visa stamp prior to September 21st of 2025 at 12:01 a.m. EDT, it seems that you are protected to some degree from this proclamation, but do remember there are a few unknowns, and I recommend that you follow our social media, watch our YouTube videos to really capture how these things can potentially impact you or to get the latest updates. In addition to everything that I had just said, USCIS also submitted some H-1B FAQ guidance on the 21st of September in the evening. Essentially, these FAQs have clarified two major points that I want to share with all of you. Number one is that they use the term any H-1B petitions. What does that mean? That this proclamation and the $100,000 fee is going to apply to any new H-1B petition that is submitted after September 21st, 2025 at 12:01 a.m. EDT. The second clarification to that point is that it doesn't apply to any H-1B renewals. However, as an attorney, my thought process goes to what is considered a renewal, right? Is it that it's not a change of employer petition that is submitted, but I'm staying with the same employer and seeking an extension of that ability to work? That is where things are at the moment. It is unclear on what the definition of an H-1B renewal is that is exempted from this $100,000 fee, and whether or not a change of employer or any other format of an H-1B petition would apply. What we do know is that for sure, 2026 lottery entrants are going to be impacted, and we're going to be waiting for further guidance on what the government's definition is of an H-1B renewal that is exempted for this fee. Make sure to follow us if you want the latest and greatest in updates. Once we know when the government is going to say what is defined as a renewal, that's going to be our next video.